In this ladder match, we're going to show Nick Nemeth and Ryan Nemeth why we are the kings of the ladder match.
2012 in TNA is when I really fell into my groove of what Jeff Hardy, the charismatic enigma, is.
How was it recently defending the compound again when the Nemeths invaded?
It was very different because we've never actually had someone steal something from the compound.
Your matches with Abyss are incredible. What do you think it was that brought the magic out of you two in those matches?
What's up, everyone? It's R3 Jonah, and I know I don't usually hop in before the interview, and I won't take up too much of your time. I just wanted to say thank you for 5 years of Rewind, Recap, Relive. It's been such a fun journey. I mean, thank you guys for watching, for everyone who makes the channel possible, and I couldn't think of two better guests to ring it in with than Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys, wrestling legends. I think it's their third time on the show. And we're talking Slammiversary, we're talking so much fun stuff, so please enjoy our chat. That's enough of me, and stick with us for the next 5 years.
Guys, R3 Jonah here with TNA legends, three-time TNA Tag Team Champions, Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys. How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Just finishing up a little seminar here coming. For me, the first time to create a pro wrestling.
Yeah, man, it's been a long day. It's almost a wrap, man, and we're very proud and pleased to be here.
Absolutely. And Slammiversary descends on Long Island UBS Arena July 20th. I can't wait to see it. And I believe it's the first time in 7 years that you guys are teaming together on Slammiversary. And as you revealed, Matt, in a match you know very well, a fatal four-way ladder match. Jeff, what goes through your mind before going into a ladder match?
Oh man, that's my comfort zone. It's also there's a fear factor to it, you know, because we've been in so many. I think this is going to be my 43rd ladder match. But there's 4 different teams in this match, so that means for a whole different vibe of a war. So it's going to be it's going to be something to see, something to witness, and it's just an excitement, man, an extreme excitement before and after, because you never know what's going to happen out there. So I just say my little prayer before the match and go out there and just be myself.
Absolutely. Matt, so we've seen what Jeff does in the ladder match. What goes through your head before you go out there? Are you more strategy?
I think I do strategize. I want to go out there. I want to take, if I'm taking a risk, I want it to be a calculated risk.
Yeah.
I want to work smart. I want to work hard. I want to use the ladder as a weapon as much as I can to punish our opponents, and try and be smart in everything we do.
Yeah, no, and you guys definitely are, as I said, 3-time TNA Tag Team Champions. I want to go to something that you've always been synonymous, Jeff, with your face paint. And I'd love to hear if you ever considered wearing face paint as well, but where your inspiration came from originally to wear that.
Oh, definitely Sting and the Ultimate Warriors, where that all came from. And 2012 in TNA is when I really fell into my groove of what Jeff Hardy, the charismatic enigma, is and was and will be. It's just like painting those eyes on my eyelids. When I started doing that, I was like, this is my thing, man. This is what I do. Yeah. And just to see an action figure immortalized with one of those face paint designs, it just makes all that extra time put into it worthwhile.
It's so cool. And some great designs in TNA over the years, definitely. Did you ever consider wearing face paint?
Not really. I feel like face paint is definitely more of a Jeff thing and not necessarily me. I'm a big hand sign guy. I'm a big taunt guy. But with that thing being said, we have, over the course of the last year, Jeff has painted my face twice, actually, half of my face at least, when we did special 6-man tags, one with Ace Austin and the other with Leon Slater. And it was very enjoyable doing it. It was cool to do.
How was it recently defending the compound again when the Nemeths invaded?
It was exciting. It was very different because we've never actually had someone steal something from the compound. Mm-hmm. We did have at one point Senior Benjamin got abducted, so I guess they did steal him. But they actually sold the tag team titles, which was shocking. And we had to go back and beat their ass right from the jump to make sure that we had our titles and we were holding them up in the corners whenever we were defending them. And you know, it is what it is. You know, these guys cheated, but we're not here to make excuses. They ended up beating us for the title. It took until now in this ladder match to actually get a proper rematch for our tag team titles. So in this ladder match, we're going to show Nick Nemeth and Ryan Nemeth why we are the kings of the ladder match.
Definitely. Yeah, we saw Will-O-the-Wisp show off his dancing moves as well, right?
Yeah, that was very exciting, man, because Willow may very well, there might be a reemergence of him before it's all said and done here in TNA. It was so cool to do that dance on the Hardy compound, deal with the Nemeth. So, yeah, it's super exciting to think of Willow being back in TNA doing something totally new and fresh.
Okay, final question for you, Jeff, to wind it down. We just saw a TNA legend and Hall of Famer, Abyss, announce his retirement. Your matches with Abyss are incredible. I love them so much. What do you think it was that brought the magic out of you two in those matches?
I don't know. I think we're both pretty hardcore guys, man, and very extreme. And once we get out there, you know, we go all out. And I had one of the best hardcore matches with him of all time. My last run in TNA, it was actually a choke slam into the thumbtacks, and there were so many thumbtacks in my head. So we both always committed to what we were doing and did it all the way full throttle. So that made for great chemistry, you know, when we got in the ring together. But that was the first thing I saw this morning.
Oh,
And I was
really?
like, oh my gosh, no way. Is this real? Is this real? So I hope he's okay. That's the main thing.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you guys both so much. Like I said, Slammiversary, July 20th, UBS Arena. It's going to be an exciting show for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
It is a show that I promise you do not want to miss. TNA is white hot right now. We're in the midst of a resurgence, and this is going to be one of the biggest shows ever in TNA history. And I promise you, the quality of this show is going to compare to any wrestling promotion ever, and it is going to kick ass.
Rewind, recap, relive. Woo! That's what the world is watching.